Welcome to the stock workout where we flex on the market to make gains. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you a new stock. This was little heard of until this week. The last few days, it absolutely exploded. You can see on the graph here what is going on. Look at this. Look at this price action and look at I think this is 3 trading days. This is coming in from the 26th of May after hours, 27th of May, and 28th of May. Can you believe this? Look at the charts. Insane price action. Now I'm going to be going over what this stock is, what the company is briefly. I'm going to be giving you background information as to why this happened and why this has so much more room to run. Severely undervalued. They've just done a huge deal, and it completely changes the game for this company. So I just wanted to put this on everyone's radar. This is an energy company. The company's called Vertex Energy, ticker symbol VTNR. Now, if I scroll down a little bit, it says here, Vertex Energy engages in the recycle of industrial waste streams and off-specification commercial chemical products. This is an energy company, and what they've done is they have brought out a refinery from Royal Dutch Shell. So let's start off. Let's go into this article here. This is from the Motley Fool. Why Vertex Energy stock is skyrocketing today. So what happened? Vertex Energy's stock price soared more than 48% by 10:30 a.m. on Friday. Now, this is saying is 48%. I'm going to show you on the charts what this percentage increase is. It is absolutely insane. Okay, so this fueling the stock was a significant price target increase by an analyst following the company's purchase of a refinery from Royal Dutch Shell. So they've bought this refinery from Shell. So what? Vertex Energy agreed to buy the mobile refinery in Alabama from Shell for 75 million on Wednesday. It marked the largest, most significant transaction ever completed by Vertex, one that positions us to become a leading regional supplier of both renewable and conventional products, according to comments by CEO Benjamin in the deal announcement. The company noted that upon completing an $85 million conversion of the facility's hydrocracking unit by the end of next year to produce renewable diesel, the refinery could generate $3 billion in revenue. Yes, that's a B. 3 billion with a B. That's what that is. In revenue and $400 million in gross profit in 2023. Now, just take a second to digest them numbers. 3 billion in revenue, $400 million in gross profit. This company's market cap is $404 million. This is why you've seen this huge run up. Down here, it would have been significantly less the market cap because the share price down here is what, nearly $2, under $2. At this price right now, at $7.81, after hours it went down to $7.55. The market cap is 404 million, and they are expecting to have 400 million in gross profit in 2023. That makes this company extremely undervalued. They announced this deal. They're buying out this Shell refinery for 75 million. They're gonna do a conversion and spend another 85 million on it to produce renewable diesel, and then they are expecting 3 billion in revenue and 400 million in gross profit. It's absolutely insane. This is one that I wanted to put on your radar because it's a renewable energy company that's producing renewable diesel. So it works well given the worldwide situation right now, and everybody's transitioning towards these renewable fuels. That's better for the environment. So it's absolutely insane what's going on with this company. Okay, further on. That deal led an analyst from HC Wainwright to set a $25 price target on Vertex Energy stock. So that $25 price target came out, I think it was on a Friday morning. So they did the deal. You saw a huge run up in the price here, and you saw it consolidate. On this 28th, it absolutely gapped up. News came out that it has a $25 price target on it due to its projected sales and profit levels. The company's undervalued. So the analyst from HC Wainwright, I think his name was Amit Dayal, put a $25 price target on it. $25 is over 3 times what the price is now, and for those who bought down here, they would have seen absolutely insane gains. Okay, further on, that's more than 6 times yesterday's closing price. Fueling that big boost in the price target was the transformational refining deal. So this deal that they've done with Shell. The analyst now sees Vertex. Sorry, I've missed the sentence here. It says that transaction led the analyst to boost Vertex's 2023 revenue estimates from 246 million to 2.9 billion. Can you just see what kind of a difference this deal has made for Vertex Energy from a small company that is completely a game changer for them? So the analysts they were expecting 246 million dollars in revenue in 2023. And because of this and their projected sales from this refinery with their renewable diesel, it's shot up to all the way to $2.9 billion. That's what, over 10 times? Over 10 times a revenue estimate. Then it says the analyst now sees Vertex Energy generating 319.7 million in adjusted, and this is earnings before tax and blah 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 that year, a more than 10 times improvement over the next 2 years from the current level. So 10 times improvement just because of this one deal. It's a transformational deal, huge for Vertex Energy. So now what? Vertex Energy has a bold vision for Shell's mobile refinery. It aims to diversify the site to produce a range of refined products, including renewable diesel, to support the energy transition to low carbon alternatives. If successful, the transformational transaction could generate significant earnings growth for the company. Now, I'll leave the link to this article in the description down below, and we'll move on to another article. It sort of reiterates similar things, but we'll just quickly go through this one. VTNR stock, the big news that has Vertex Energy shares rocketing today. This is from Investor Place. VTNR is acquiring a refinery from Royal Dutch Shell. So Vertex Energy stock is on the rise Thursday. It announced a major acquisition of a refinery belonging to a Royal Dutch Shell subsidiary. The refinery the company is purchasing from Royal Dutch Shell's Equilon Enterprises subsidiary is located in Mobile, ALA. I think that's Alabama. Vertex Energy will spend 75 million to acquire the refinery. The deal is set to close in the fourth quarter of 2021, so that is not far away this year. With the acquisition, the location will become VTNR, Vertex Energy's leading refinery. This will allow it to undergo an $85 million conversion by the end of 2022. That conversion is for the refinery's hydrocracking unit. According to Vertex Energy, it expects the refinery to generate a minimum of 3 billion in sales per year. In addition to that, it expects an annual gross profit of 400 million starting in 2023. So they're going to do the purchase this year, 2021, in quarter four. They are going to do an $85 million conversion, and that's going to finish by the end of 2022. And then in 2023, their full year revenue is expected to be 3 billion, and their profits are expected to be 400 million gross. So Vertex Energy says that the refinery will allow it to generate 14,000 barrels per day of renewable diesel. This would result in it becoming one of the largest independent producers of renewable fuels in the southeastern United States. That is big for this company. Complete game changer. Um, so their CEO said that we will acquire an exceptional refining and logistics asset of scale, one equipped with significant feedstock optionality, together with a high value distillate weighted product slate. As part of this transaction, Vertex will assume ownership of more than 3 million barrels of crude oil and product storage, together with other valuable logistic assets. So then it just says VTNR stock was up 126% as of Thursday morning and is up 430% since the start of the year. Absolutely insane. Link for this will be in the description down below. But now let's take a look at the charts. So absolutely insane. Complete game changer for Vertex Energy. So as I've said before, the market cap is at 404 million, and in 2023 their expected gross profits is to be 400 million, and their revenue is at $3 billion. So their forward price to earnings ratio is absolutely insane, and it makes this company severely undervalued. That price to sales ratio is completely low at the minute, and it makes this really undervalued. And obviously HC Wainwright, that analyst has slapped a $25 price target on this, but it is absolutely insane. Now, if I just quickly draw on this chart, you can see here from closing on 26th of May, sorry, closing on, yep, 26th of May. So from the low point here until the peak, let's go until the peak, right? 394% increase. That's a 394% increase in how many days? 1 day, so that was 26th and after hours. 1, 2, 3 days. In 3 days, it went up just under 400% in 3 days. Can you believe that? Absolutely insane. Complete game changer for Vertex Energy. Now they're doing a similar thing to they're producing renewable diesel. It's slightly similar to what Gevo are doing as well. So Gevo are producing renewable fuel with their Net Zero One project and using crops to do that. Vertex Energy is going to be producing renewable diesel, but this refinery will make them one of the biggest refineries in that southeastern United States. Southeastern United States. It will make it one of the largest independent producers of renewable fuels in the southeastern United States. So it's an absolute game changer. This purchase of this oil refinery from Royal Dutch Shell. As you can see here, 400% increase in a matter of 3 days. Now this has been trending online as well, Vertex Energy, but this is not just a pump and dump because they have planned and had an agreement to buy this refinery. They're going to complete in the end of the year. On top, when analysts took a look at it and saw what their expected revenues and gross profits will be, it's undervalued. They've slapped a price target of $25 on this from HC Wainwright. So this is a stock that I wanted to put on your radar. Now, if I give you a little bit of an overview of what the charts are saying, so as you can see here, before they announced the purchase of this refinery, the stock was sort of trading on that 21-day EMA. It did hover sort of just around and below that 50-day moving average, and then it absolutely increased in price. Now, I think I'll start off to say this is the hourly chart I've got pulled up. I've got the 21-day EMA, 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. I've got the volume and RSI on the screen. Now I'm going to point out a few things about this. So this is where the announcement probably came out. Insiders, institutions also own this, and I'm going to go over that in a second too. So you saw a huge run up in this price here. As you can see, the RSI absolutely went into the overbought territory, hit a high of about 94, 95. Anything above 70 on the RSI is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. So RSI hit really high around 95, and then you saw this sell-off when the RSI came back down. You saw this sell-off. Now, on the charts, that looks to me like a bullish flag formation. So it did this flag formation. You saw a huge run-up, profit takers, obviously, from a run-up of around $1.70 all the way up to a high of, what is this, $4.82. That's over double your money. So a lot of people would have taken profits and taken money out of it. So you saw this bullish flag formation here, and then you saw another breakout. This absolutely gapped up. Now, this increase here was due to the purchase of the refinery unit, the mobile refinery, and then the price was consolidating. And this breakout you see here was due to the HC Wainwright analyst Amit Dayal announcing $25 price target for this stock, and it absolutely increased. Now on the 28th, then it just continued climbing higher and higher and higher, and currently the price closed at $7.81 and held at $7.55 in the after hours. Now, at this price right here, the RSI is at 76, so it is in the overbought territory. So most likely it will go through a little bit of consolidation, but even still, I do expect this price to go higher. Now, as you can see, this flag formation was formed here and we had a breakout. So if I just point out a flag formation for those who don't know, this is the pole right here, all these three green candles, a massive pole here. Then you see the price come down here, and this is the flag formation here. This flag is, so this bit here is a consolidation of the price action, and then you see a breakout again. It gapped up. It gapped up on that announcement of that $25 price target. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. So the RSI is at 76, so it's in the overbought territory. So you might see a bit more consolidation, but most likely what I'm expecting is just to see more flag formations and more breakouts, because you'll see profit takers. So you'll see the price come down a little bit, it'll consolidate, and then it will break out once again, because the price target for this is 25. Now, it's not going to go up in a linear fashion. It is going to fluctuate on the way there, but it is expected to reach there because it is severely undervalued. As you can see here, volume, volume here on all the previous days. So I've got like the monthly chart up here. On all these previous days, it is pretty much nothing. Is very low, and then you see a huge explosion in this volume here. So the average 10-day volume is 51.16 million, and on the Friday the volume was over 4 times that. It was at 232 million. So that's 232 million shares that were exchanged, and the average volume is only 51. So this has picked up a lot. This has picked up in price. This has picked up in people and institutions paying interest into the shares and trading the shares as well. So this is what I wanted to point out to you guys. Now, that 21-day EMA is completely blown above that 50, 100, and 200-day moving average. As it consolidates, you will see this come down a little bit, but currently we are in bullish territory. Now, let's talk about institutions. Now, institutions also own this stock, and to be honest, they got in at a good point. So I was taking a look over here on Fintel. So this is Fintel, and we are looking at VTNR. So VTNR, Vertex Energy, institutional ownership. So if we go down here, and this is for the month of May, you can see here Morgan Stanley, it picked up 205,000 shares. So the number of shares Morgan Stanley's here, 205,000 shares, and that was an increase in their shares change. So they increased their position by 8,100.12%. So institutions own this, and a good thing to pay, and this is a good thing to pay attention to, because when institutions own a stock, in a sense, it gives that stock a little bit more stability. It's more credible because it's less likely to be a pump and a dump. Institutions own it. It's got big money flowing into it. So that's one thing to pay attention to. Morgan Stanley on the stock. Goldman Sachs also on the stock. So on the 17th, they picked up 122,000 shares. So on the 17th, where is that? If we go further back here, so they would have picked it up on a really good price. So on the 17th, the price was around this $1.80 range, $1.90 range, maybe hit a high of $2. So they bought it at a really good price. If I'm honest, I wish I would have bought it in at that price. Now Goldman Sachs, so they bought it as well. Go a little bit further down, Vanguard. Vanguard is huge. They're buying everything these days. 1,491,589 shares they bought. So um, they absolutely, smashed it as well. The average price is $1.06. Oh, it even says it here. Morgan Stanley's is $1.11. So my God, with a price target of 25, they would have nearly 25x their money. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, it shows here that even institutions own this stock, and that is why I wanted to put it on your radar. I think it's a good one to get into. To be completely transparent, I do have skin in the game as well. Scrolling down here, you can even see in the month of May, BlackRock even bought some shares as well. They bought 15,499 shares, an average share price of $1.05. So all these institutions do own the stock. It's one thing I wanted to point out, put on your radar. I have skin in the game. I bought into this. I bought into this after the analyst put a $25 price target on it. So I bought in at around this $6.50 mark. And this is the hourly chart. So one thing I do want to point out is, so for me personally, when I bought it at $6.50, the price was still fluctuating. On the minute chart, which I'm going to show you in a second, the price was fluctuating, and for a little while I was in the minus. I was in the minus because I was buying it on the run up. I was buying it on the breakout. But on this hourly chart, you can see this green candle opened here and went all the way to a high here. And when I bought at $6.50, I took into consideration, and one of the reasons why I bought into this stock is because it was severely undervalued. They've got a deal going for this mobile refinery. It's going to put 3 billion in revenue in their pocket. It's going to put 400 million in gross profit in their pocket too. And that, yes, that's going to come in 2023, but I'm investing in this for the future. So I'm in this for the long term. Once the analyst came out with a $25 price target as well, I knew that this is severely undervalued and it can only go up. Now, it's not going to go up linearly, it's not going to go up in a straight line, but it will eventually get there. On top, with the way things are going around in the world today, renewable energy is a big, big thing. Clean energy, renewable energy, that's the way the world's moving. So I believe in this. I also own shares in Gevo, so Vertex Energy just sort of diversifies my play in this clean energy sector. So any deals Vertex get, I benefit from that. Any deals Gevo have, I benefit off that too. So I just wanted to diversify my clean energy play a little bit further, so I invested in this. Um, so when I bought, the price did come down a little bit before it carried on trending upwards. Now, if we go to the minute chart, the 1 minute chart, so I've got the 1 day, 1 minute chart. This was for Friday, the 28th of May. So as I said, I bought in at this around $6.50 mark. So I bought this on this run up here. And then after that, immediately I did see a breakdown of this price. However, I didn't panic. I didn't panic because after a run up of so many hundreds of percents in a matter of days, you are going to see a slight pullback. And this is exactly what it was. It was a slight pullback. So $6.50. The price did come down all the way down to around $5.64 before it continued its uptrend, and you saw this huge breakout and it went straight up to $8.36. So within the space of a day, I was already up. I was already up quite a bit. And then you saw the price consolidate again. Now, one thing I do want to point out is it seems like in the last few days, this stock has just been producing numerous amount of flag formations before it broke out. So as you can see here, this had a huge run up before it had a slight sell off, consolidation of price action here, and it broke out again. And overall it is trending upwards, and then it also did the same thing here. It's sort of happening in the pre-market and post-market after hours. Huge run up here. This is when Amit Dial put out that $25 price target, and then it had consolidation of price action throughout the day here. You can see a flag formation here, and it broke out once again. Now, what is it doing right now? Let's zoom in on this on the minute chart. This is another classic flag formation that is forming. So I'm bullish on this, and I think this has a lot more room to run. Now I've just drawn that bullish flag here. As you can see here, huge run up of price. This is the minute chart, so this is a very, very microscopic analysis of this stock in the late hours of Friday. So huge run up here, consolidation of price action here. Yes, we did see a blip above this flag formation, but I'm going to admit that somebody might have just picked up a whole load of shares in one go. And the price consolidates, and I'm expecting this to break out once again. Also, one thing to bear in mind, RSI is currently on this minute chart, it's at 39. So it is quite low. So as the RSI picks up, hopefully we will see an increase in that price as well. One thing that I am going to look out for is the fact that is to see that this volume does hold up. I want to see this volume stay high, and I want to see it stay much higher than the average volume in the last 10 days. With the news that's come out, I do think more people will be interested in this. More people will be picking up shares. Volume will increase, and that hopefully will push the price higher. But for those of you that hold it, a little bit of technical analysis for you. It seems to me like a flag formation has been formed here. So we will see what happens pre-market, and hopefully we will see another breakout of this. As you can even see here, on the Friday it was up 95%. Absolutely, absolutely insane. So RSI is quite low. That's one thing so that I'm going to keep an eye out on. If the price breaks down further and the RSI continues to go low, if I'm honest, I'm not going to panic at all. I'll just continue to hold it, because as soon as the RSI picks up, I do expect this share price to, shoot on further up. I think it will break out of this flag formation. So yeah, late on Friday, you can see this flag formation being formed. It just has loads of mini flag formations and just keeps breaking out. Flag formations are good. Consolidation of price is good. On the charts, it looks really good. With the news that's come out, I am really bullish on this stock. A whole skin in the game. So yeah, this is one stock that I wanted to put on your radar. As you can just see here, there's just loads of these little flag formations, or even on a daily basis, and then it just gaps up, and it just gaps up again. Um, $25 price target. Currently, it's at $7.81. Now, I just wanted to put that on the chart just to show you what it will look like, $25. So right now, we're all the way down here, this green line here, $7.55 it was in the after hours. $25 is this blue line up here. So imagine buying in this now, or at this price, around this price point, and imagine where this will eventually go up to. This is the target price, $25. Look at that. Look at that. So we're at $7, 10, 12.50, then 20, and then 25. It's absolutely insane. Now I just switched to the hourly chart, and this looks pretty funny to me. Um, Look at the price. It was pretty stable from all of last year, really. Look at that. It's pretty stable all of last year, just sort of hovered around in between this $2 to it even went down to here about 29 cents. I wish I would have bought it back then. But just look at this. Look at this right now. It just completely just goes up in a straight line, and $25 is all the way up here. $25 is all the way up here. So it probably won't go up in an absolute straight line. It will probably zigzag, but it will eventually reach there. So if that's the price target, do keep this on your radar if you're interested in energy and renewable energy stocks. I'll leave the link for both articles in the description down below. Do your own due diligence on this. This is my personal opinion. I just wanted to put this on everyone's radar because this is a hot stock at the minute, with so many more hundreds of percent more potential to get up to that $25 mark. So there you have it. That's it for this video. If you appreciate that, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.